And it has to be said, I do seem to spend my time going to places with signs like this. Well, bit of a confession, I haven't actually gone out and done any filming at all this month. Well, I have, and I haven't. Nothing for the vlog. It's now 27th, so Monday. So I really thought I should, and it just happened that I had a day off, and it's a beautiful day. It is absolutely glorious now. Good morning. How's it going? Yeah, not so bad. Beautiful, beautiful day, and thought I'd wander around, go and have a look around this area here, which is a woodland not a million miles away, and it's actually a very heavily mined area, so all the old mine workings are all still around the area, so I thought we might go and explore some of them if we get a chance. I don't really know where I'm going though, so I'm just going to follow the paths and see what happens. It's beautiful. It really is. And there's all sorts of little streams and adits and stuff coming out of all the old mines. Like, you can see here, it's like old adit way, I guess. I guess if we would follow that up, then we'd find one. But little hole coming out the side of the hill, draining one of the old mines. But I just don't know. We'll see what we can find. I'm sure there's stuff about. Maybe. But yeah, I say it's been a kind of a random month. Like, I've had projects and stuff going on in the background. I haven't had a chance to actually go out and record any of them yet. It's been sort of something and nothing, I guess. Next halt. Well, that's a thing. Nick was a local artist that I knew. He passed away 2009. It feels a lot more recent than that. You know, it's amazing how many trees around here have gloves. Anyway, like I was saying, this is an old mining area. It's part of what was called Devon Great Consols, and there's still lots of evidence of the mining activities that went on around here, such as that, which is one of the old mining spoils. The reason nothing grows on it is because it's full of arsenic, so which is glorious. And this is the area that I grew up in, so just bits of arsenic just dotted around the place. I actually used to play on a pile of arsenic. I might have mentioned that before, I don't know. Maybe I have. Might have been in a Minecraft episode, actually. I think one of the I think one of the episodes in my Let's Play I mentioned that. But yeah, see, this kind of thing interests me. I want to go up there, but I know there's like mine shafts and stuff dotted all through these woodlands, and it's sort of a little bit unnerving, but I'm meant to stick to the paths. Don't do what I'm doing, kids. Seems like a bad idea, but it's too intriguing. There's a path which comes up here and then just stops. It really does just stop. No, can't see anything obvious. Head back to the path before we get sucked underground. If you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, then you may remember a video that I did a little while ago now, which was a bunch of downhill races in an area, all filmed from quadcopters and drones and stuff, which I'll link at the end of the description if you haven't seen it. At the end of the description? No, at the end of the video. I will link it then. But that was all filmed around here. It's again, there's a big mountain bike downhill race course thing which goes on just up over the hill. I'm going to try and get there in a bit because there is a lot of old mine workings around there. But that's something I really want to get my hands on for these videos and for some other videos as well, is It's one of these quadcopter drones. My brother and one of his mates, the guys who filmed that video that I edited together, and it was a lot of fun working with that material. And for an area, maybe not an area such as this, but wow, that sun is bright. I can't see anything, you're a silhouette at the moment. But for an area where it's kind of old buildings and stuff, really picturesque like it is here, I think that would be really good for these videos. Unfortunately, they're really expensive, so it's something I have to save up for. There's other equipment. I'd like to get a GoPro as well, just for giggles really. And there's nothing that I do a lot of which could use a GoPro, but they give you the option of having some really good camera angles, which again, something I'd really like. To be fair, an area which is all mine shafts and mining equipment, if the sign says you probably shouldn't go this way, you probably shouldn't go that way. Shame though, because this is a really nice little path. Okay, I want to get down here because there's a path, what looks like either a shaft or an adit right next to it. So I've got to be careful, but there appears to be like signs saying like it's an actual path, so it should be okay. It looks really overgrown, so it might be sort of abandoned, like redirected. Yeah, don't want to get too close to it, just in case it is a shaft, but see if we can look down on it from above. Anything down there? I don't know, I can't see from up here. You'll have to let me know. An old engine house just creeping out from the trees back there. Other side of the valley though, and there's a big river in between. I'm not convinced I can get to it. Ooh, buzzard. Well, I've spotted something on the path, off the path even, just up here. A couple of old building of some description. See, the thing is, I know this area is littered with old things, old mining stuff. I just can't seem to find it. There's bits, there's things. Just not, I can't seem to find it anymore. I have found it in the past, found loads of stuff out here, but I just can't remember where it all is. So what I'm going to do, because I can't seem to even remember how to get through the woodlands to the other side, because there's paths going in every direction, and some of them are closed off, some of them say danger on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around to the other side, and I know there's stuff there. Well, this is the mining spoils. Nothing grows here. It's like some heathland and stuff, which is cool, but technically speaking, this is private land. But I know a lot of the people who live around here, so it should be okay. Yeah, it's a fascinating area just because the history here. All the mines around here was closed down in like 1920 20 or something like that, and they mined copper and manganese and arsenic, because arsenic used to be a thing that people wanted until they realised it was a deadly poison. So they don't tend to want it anymore. But like I say, this is the area that the downhill racing video that I did was all filmed in. This is why I come to these places. This is one of the old arsenic processing plants. What they do is they take the arsenic that was mined out, and it would be heated up to like 600 degrees into a gas, be passed through into the condensing chambers, which are those ones over there, and it would be condensed back down into like a powder into this bit here, which was big like a giant flour mill, which would grind it down into a fine dust, and then it would be packaged up and sent on its way to be used as insecticide and stuff like that. But not anymore. Be hard pressed to get this lot working again. Not that you'd want to. Arsenic isn't known for its good for you-ness. They do seem to be trying to do something with this area, which is nice. Like turn it into, I don't know about an attraction, but just informative stuff for people to come and learn about how to mine deadly poison, I guess, and process it into deadly powder. And suddenly it's Wednesday. So the battery ran out whilst I was recording up at the mine workings, which kind of sucks. Normally I have four batteries for this camera, but 3 of them are temporarily missing in action. I know where they are, just they're not here. So I've only got 1 battery to roll with at the moment, which is a pain in the neck. But you gotta go with what you've got, I suppose. Oh well. But as I was saying earlier, I know I haven't had a lot of content out on the channel this month, and I know I keep saying that like every month. There's stuff coming, I promise, and there's definitely stuff coming. I've got so many projects at the moment, they're all coming out my ears, but I've got at least 2 speed paintings, possibly a 3rd, which are currently being put together, 2 short films I'm working on, an entire series that I'm working on. So there is definitely stuff going on, and if you want to see progress from those things, like behind the scenes stuff or just general little updates and stuff, I've now got a Facebook group like page thing that you can go to, which is facebook.com/IMP Malice, which I'll put a link in the description. If you go there, like I said, I'm posting like regular-ish photos and behind the scenes and that kind of thing. But I've been thinking about some other things that I can do to kind of help with productions and stuff, because it's not cheap. It's quite an expensive business, is this. And at the moment I'm funding everything myself, and I've got to pay bills and stuff, so you have to bear with me if things take a long time, because money is not so easy to come by. So I've been thinking about like starting a Patreon or something. I'm still looking into it, so it's not a definite thing. I might do. Everything that I do obviously will continue being free on YouTube and such, but it's just a way that if you wanted to help me support, if you wanted to support and help me make content, then you could just throw $1 at me through that. It's kind of like, I know it's a bit kind of like give me money, but I guess I kind of think of it in the way that essentially being a YouTuber, making videos on YouTube, you're basically like a internet street performer. You're an internet busker, and something like Patreon is kind of like the cap that you throw your loose change into. So there's that, I guess. You know, that's how I justify it anyway. But no, everything will continue. For why do I always end up walking into the sun? Why? It's so bright. I bet I'm a silhouette. Am I a silhouette? I should be a silhouette. But yeah, so I might start doing that. If I was to, is that something that you guys would support? I don't know. I'd have to really think about it, because it's I do feel a bit weird about it, just because it's not as a gate. I can't go any further. I could go into the field, but I'm not going to. It's, like I say, it's not something that I'll necessarily go ahead with. I might, I don't know. I'd have to get some feedback from you guys on it about whether it's a good idea or not. And the kinds of things that you would like as, ooh, over the fence again, things that you guys would like as a reward, or not reward, but as a thank you for supporting me on there. Maybe sketches, something like that. Access to behind the scenes, more something, I don't know. Like I say, lots of stuff to think about with that. But anyway, next month, May is next month. A few things are happening in May. Hopefully there'll be a number of projects which I can take you along on, and actually you can see some of the behind the scenes of the filming thing in the vlog. Maybe, I don't know. And what else? Oh yeah, it's my birthday. Anyway, I think that's probably gonna pretty much do it for this video. Like I say, I'll put links to the downhill racers trial bike thing. It's not trial bikes, it's mountain bikes, but you know, whatever it is. I'll put a link to that at the end and in the description. I'll put links to the Facebook group in the description. Just click it, go hit like and show, you know, I'll show you the things, the stuff that I'm up to. But yeah, like I say, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. So hope you've enjoyed, and yeah, take care. I'll see you next time.